I had an interesting conversation today about religion, and I thought that I would record it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to post this or not yet, but someone brought up to me today that Jesus is a way to heaven, and I had to clarify that Jesus is the way to heaven. And he said, well, all other religions talk about how Jesus is a way, like the Torah recognizes him as a prophet. And like I said, you guys can fact check me. I may be wrong, but the Torah accepts him as a prophet. The Quran says that he is a prophet, a great prophet, and that he can't lie. A great prophet can't lie. And then Buddhism, they believe that he is a reincarnation of Buddha. And so he is one of the ways to heaven. And he told me that all religions are correct and that all walks of life, recognize a different kind of religion, and that the only thing that someone can be wrong about is being an atheist. But I'm going to be honest, as a Christian, I wasn't sure how to handle that and what to say. I had the thought, correct him because, that's what Jesus would do. But I don't know how to fight it, and I'm not spiritually enlightened enough for some conversations. And so I don't want everyone to think that I'm some preacher or pastor or somebody who is spiritually enlightened, or I feel like I am, a prophet in any way. I'm just a guy out here trying to have conversations about Jesus, and regardless of, how the conversation ends or what was said, I feel like Jesus can really just be the centerpiece of the conversation. And if he is, then if nothing else, it gives somebody else something to chew about when they go home or think about when they get home. I wrestle with daily aggravation towards myself because I am new to this and I'm not really sure where to take this YouTube channel. But I just want everyone on here to know that if you're out there trying to make a difference for Jesus, that's the only thing that matters. Today I was leaving a job site, and I had the notion to stop and give these people walking down the road the cash that was in my pocket. That's all I had. I didn't have any more money, and that was going to be my lunch money. And I thought to myself, well, I really could use that. I'd like to eat lunch today. And I don't know if it was just, my inner thought or maybe it was, the Holy Spirit convicting me. I'm not totally sure what it was. But something said, just walk over there and give them the money. And so I did. I walked over there and gave them the money. And I said, hey guys, I'm not sure why I'm doing this. I feel like God told me to give you this money. And they took it. And both of them, they didn't acknowledge me, and that's fine. Both of them turned around and walked away and were laughing and giggling, whereas beforehand they were both in a really bad mood. And so it made me feel good about myself during the day. I used to look for recognition from other people, and I used to think, should I call this person and see what they think about it, or should I ask for advice on this and that? And I'm 30 now, and so I still think sometimes it's good to ask for advice on things that are troubling you. But I've got to a point now where I try to ask for advice less and think, how would Jesus handle this if he was here? Anyway, I know that I'm a crazy person, and everybody on here can think that too, and that's okay. Me and my wife we're thinking about it today, and we decided this morning that we were going to pray about it instead of just making a rash decision. And everyone else is, feel free to make your own decision on things. But what we came to the consensus that every year, the world gets more and more openly demonic, and all the different ways, like with the Fortnite, selling your soul on the devil, or selling your soul to the devil, and the Diddy thing that's came up, and the Epstein Island, and just all the crazy stuff and that's going on in this world. And so we decided as a family, as a unit, that we are not going to celebrate Halloween in any form anymore. We will enjoy fall and be thankful that God's given us this time of year where there's bounties and food and harvest and joy, and the seasons where the leaves are changing colors, and it's just beautiful out here in the mountains. But we won't be celebrating any traditional Halloween movies or Pumpkin King or anything like that, just because I feel like if Jesus was here on the planet physically, he definitely wouldn't be celebrating the day of All Hallows Eve, and he certainly wouldn't be celebrating the witching hour between 11 and 12 midnight at Halloween. So anyway, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to post this or not, and I'm not sure why I would, but I felt like getting on here and maybe talking to you guys a little bit and kind of just letting everyone know where my headspace is at, and where God led me today. God bless. I hope you guys have a fantastic day if you're seeing this, or maybe a great night. Love you guys.